So now guys, we're gonna progress to the monster guy, which normally the lurker, we consider him the lurker on this role because he's playing very alone. He's taking care of both parts at the same time. So he's holding monster and he's actually need to be concerned about the water as well. So as a guy who's gonna be holding those positions, you have a lot of options as well. You can play very passive on the beginning, just trying to make sure nobody's pushing monster and trying to make some noise here, trying to get some wall bangs here at the beginning of the round I'm going to show you, or you can be aggressive. There are some lurkers during this role where they try to go water by themselves, try to fight alone here and get this water control, which is very good as well. It's bad against people who are playing getting water control as CT, but it's good if your opponents are playing passive because you have more map control for free. So it's up to you to try to identify which one you can use and which one you think your style fits best. So for start here, I think there's two ways you can try to kill someone without taking too much risks. I'm going to show you a Molotov here where you go to this black dot, you try to put your aim somewhere close to here, and you're going to run forward and throw it. What's going to happen is the Molotov is going to burn this area here or something like that in order to stop your CTs pushing water at the beginning of the round. So let me try this again. Come here, walk forward, throw it, and then you're going to move yourself to this corner and start shooting on this area. So there is a chance you can kill someone coming to rush water during this time, or you can make the enemies stop trying to get water control because they think there could be more people there after the Molotov time. So that's a pretty good play for you to start with. Another play, and that's one I saw Taco doing a lot of times, and even Hobbit from Gambit on this last major in Atlanta, he did a nade here instead of doing the Molotov. So he was pre-nading this spot and then going back and doing the wallbang. So he came here, crouch, do the HE, and then start shooting. Actually, Hobbit killed two guys here during the round he did it against his opponents during this role. So that's quite interesting. If you can do some damage, if you can remove options from opponents without taking too much risk, this is interesting. But remember, as soon as you stop shooting here, as soon as you waste 20 bullets or something, be careful with monster then. If you don't see a smoke there, it might be because they have an AWP and you don't want to stay here too much time because you can be caught off guard. Now I'm going to show you a good position here on monster, which is used a lot by Zipnix from Australis. He likes to hold this position where he has an advantage. I myself have been caught by Zipex here with the AWP. I died for him without seeing him, and that was some tournaments ago. And on this major in Atlanta, I saw him doing a couple of times and get some kills on Neil, for example. So that's a good position to stay because you have a good scene on your opponent, and actually your opponent can't see too much on the top of this part of the map here. So it's quite interesting when he starts picking here. It doesn't see you too much and you have an upper advantage on killing this guy. So that's a good position to hold as well. Other thing, the monster guy should be concerned while holding passive. If you see a smoke right here from the CTs, you have to be concerned. That's a pro player play, but you have to be concerned because a lot of teams like to put this smoke here. They try to put a CT very close to the smoke and a teammate will flash them over so they can cross the smoke and kill you. So if you see a smoke too far, too deep like this, you should go back here and try to do some spans, try to catch them pushing the smoke and wait for it to go. Just like the player one, the AWP was waiting the smoke this pyramid, you need to wait this smoke to go away so you don't get off guard by this kind of plays. And the second type of play you can do here on Monster is by getting water control. What you're going to do is you're going to throw your own Molotov. This way you try to prevent the CTs from pushing there. So you throw your Molotov there and you don't stop to hex too much. You just go over, cross it, and then you try to figure out what's happening here. Sometimes they can molly this part, sometimes they can smoke this part, and you have two options. You can cross it and try to fight them alone, or you can just, all right, so they're fighting too much for this spot. I'm going to go back. I don't want to be caught off guard. They are not letting me have water, so that's fine. Or you can fight them. It's up to you. It's risky, but sometimes it's worth. You have to try it. If you don't see anything happening on water, which happens a lot of times, you can just stay here and strafe on this position because sometimes people boost here and you don't want to get caught by the Alper here without being aware that he could be here. So you can make some movements, or you can just use the jump at the end of the tunnel like this and try to kill him. That's another thing you can do for movement skills as well. If you don't see anyone here, you will start coming very carefully here, checking water, and then you have a chance to kill someone, or you can just play passive on this position here, waiting for your enemies to make some action. As long as you have water control, remember, tell your teammates, water is mine, I have control of this area. This will make your life much easier for your teammates if they want to make a B hit or something like that.